All right, let's keep this short because I got a bit of how you say something's not agreeing with me. I just had a very quick egg sandwich dinner, the room service, egg sandwiches and boiled eggs. So you know what I'm talking about. If you know what that's good for, right? And white bread. Um, a little chicken soup too. Everything went well. It's Chinese soup, and Chinese food is very important to India, especially in Kolkata, where there's a large migrant population from Hong Kong and China. So yeah, but today I went to a beautiful restaurant and I had um, a nice chicken. I gotta get my notes because I forgot the name of it. But it's just a gravy, a chicken with gravy sauce. That's what northern India is famous for. Their gravies, but also their ingredients are different. They use a lot of fenugreek, and fenugreek is not indigenous to India. It's actually brought in from. Story has it was brought in from Alexander during Alexander's conquest of the area. So I had methi malai chicken. So it's very like good gravy. Maybe that's what's killing me right now, but no big deal. And then I went down to the Delhi Gate, and it's just very beautiful. There's a war monument there, and my understanding of India is it's a society that's very diverse, and my inkling was that there will be divisions because there has been divisions. 1984, they had the whole Golden Temple standoff, which ultimately led to the death of the assassination of the Prime Minister of India, Indira Gandhi. Um, and so, but I was very happy and surprised because in the monument, everybody is represented. Um, and like if you're Sikh, they put where your regiment was, and the regiments are broken up in many cases by their region or their ethnicity or their location. So Punjab. Um, so that was really quite very very nice to see that the country holds together. Um, so that was one heck of a walk. It was really hot today, and was reading the paper when I went to the restaurant. I have to go back to that restaurant. I want to try the biryani, the mutton biryani, which is a North India dish. Um, that's what the North Indians will tell you. But the South India is very different. They have a lot of coconuts, milk, and maybe it has a little variation with their sauces. But I just find Southern Indian food very spicy, very very spicy. I can't really handle it. Northern India food is more. It's more. I don't want to say. I don't want to say refined, but this is. It's milder, and you can taste the different meats and the flavors. So that was quite nice. What a treat it's been so far, apart from the stomach issue, but it's been a wonderful treat. And of course, the flu and the heat. Oh my god, the heat. The heat. Today I was just so. I didn't think I was going to make it. I said, just put one foot in front of the other. You'll get to where you need to go. So I was going to go there's a place called Ministry of Beer, and I thought, man, a beer would be great right now. But if I can make it there, I can sit down in the cool and be okay. And I couldn't get there, but I saw the Chili's, like American Chili's. So I saw Chili's. I said they'll have a beer. So I got in there, sat down. So good to sit down in the air conditioning. Had a Corona, and it tasted beautiful. Oh, it was wonderful. The moment that beer hits your lips, it's just cools you down. So that was really welcomed. And then I walked home. Yeah. Um, I did a lot today. Like I went down to the restaurant and I learned about Northern Indian cuisine and differences, and I went down to the monuments. I got a whole lot of pictures. They're on the phone, so I can't show you. I don't have the energy to get my iPad. My iPad. Yeah, I'm very tired. So I also had a thought. Maybe people are so preoccupied with. It's not a very rich country, like in terms of per capita GDP. There's huge divisions in wealth. But in my understanding, like when you go out there and you see people like when the tuk tuk driver is just like get in my car, get, and you don't want to go in there with them. You know you don't want to deal with that because like if you look on the road, you know you can get there walking faster than the driver can take you. But you know that they're just you know they're trying to make a dollar, and all this nationalism stuff is kind of like not really something that can feed your family, at the end of the day. And I think like in India, maybe it's a rational choice that they have more to gain by having a stake in the united and strong India. Because remember, there's also Pakistan and China to deal with, and if you go to the War Monument, everything is about India against Pakistan and China. So that's tough. It's a bad. India is probably the country with the worst geopolitical situation. I mean, granted, if you're Ukraine, you have to worry about Russia. If you're Israel, you have to worry about. Well, actually, you don't have to worry about anyone, just Syria, um, and Hamas, of course, and Hezbollah. But that, I mean, that's it. And of course, you have a very small strategic depth. Yeah, I mean that's bad. But with India, you're surrounded by nuclear armed states. One country which is the second largest and most powerful country in the world economically, the third greatest military power in the world, nuclear armed power, largest manpower in the world. So yeah, right on your border, and its main ally is Pakistan. So yeah, it's not a good situation to be in. Um, yes, I'm thinking about all of that as I walk. And oh, something I noticed: people spit. They spit a lot. They spit a lot, and they spit in like on this beautiful white building that I walk by. It's like a nice little neighborhood.